Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. A few videos ago when I showed some color by color coloring books, I had a subscriber mention that Creative Haven for quite a while had these type of books out. Maybe that's where some of the others got their idea from. Not sure. So I don't know if it's a good thing she mentioned this to me or not. But there are 5 of them out there. So I did get all 5. I wanted to show you guys these 5 different color by color coloring books. They call them splash of color, and not color by color. It's designs with a splash of color. Okay, so let's take a look at all 5 of these books. It's going to be a little bit longer of a video, but again, I kind of wanted to show you what was in each of these books. I'll link all 5 of these books down below in the description if you'd like to go look at them yourself. This first one is called Beautiful Butterflies. Front cover, back cover. It says artwork by Jessica Mosaics, previously published as Creative Haven Beautiful Butterflies Coloring Book. And of course, these are by Dover Publications. Creative Haven is a subsidiary of that company. As usual, you always get a colored in picture in the front cover and the back cover. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, look at the bright colors in here. Ooh. Again, it is by Jessica Mosaics, who, if you have any Creative Haven books at all, I'm sure you've heard of her. Again, these are perforated pictures as in all of Creative Haven books, and it's on this nicer paper. It's not Amazon paper. It says, traditionally one of those most interesting and enchanting coloring motifs, the beautiful butterfly graces the pages of this attractive collection. And then it goes on to talk about the book and Jessica Mosaics. So here we go. We don't have a color palette per se to show the colors that are going to be needed in that book, but you do just follow the colors as in the other book, the books. And, you know, again, you don't have to match these exactly. But these types of books are really nice for those of you who like color by number, but you hate the fact that you can still see the number through the marker or pencil or whatever it is that you're using, especially for the lighter colors like yellow. For sure you can see the numbers through. These you can't. And the closer you match your color that you're coloring with to the outline, the more you won't see the outline once you're done coloring. But again, it's not truly that big a deal. Oh, these are pretty. Oh, love that. So I could definitely see alcohol marker and water-based marker working in this book. Pencil also, if that is your thing. Now, some of them you could do your own background on. Here's the picture from the back cover, the inside of the back cover. Reminds me of Easter eggs. Oh, love that one. I love butterflies anyhow. Oh, that's a neat frame. Oh, so many pretty colors. And if you don't want to follow the colors, you don't have to, right? Or if you wanted to add some colors where it looks like they maybe leave it white, You could color that in also. Yeah, like for instance this. It looks like this and the outside are the same color. I think I would make these a little bit different, like maybe these lighter and that darker, or vice versa. Just my opinion. Because it kind of looked like orange, half an orange or grapefruit or something, some type of citrus. Oh, it looks like lemons. You can see the end of it here, so it must be lemons. So yeah, I think I would change up the colors a little bit on that one. Here too, I think I would make the inside here a little bit darker than out here. So again, you can switch up the colors. Maybe you want to do some different greens in the background. I've never seen daffodils that color. Here we have strawberries. Maybe you want to make the seeds a green instead of red, you know, having the whole thing red. Just things like that. That's interesting. Here it almost shows like an ombre effect. So we have blue up here into green. Never seen that in a color by color book. Interesting. That'd be kind of neat with the chameleon markers. Or even tip to tip with your water base or alcohol base. Essentially that's the same thing as what chameleon markers are doing. You just press one tip of one marker to the tip of another. Say like a red to an orange, or in that case a blue to a green, and you would get that ombre effect. All right, so that one was Beautiful Butterflies. Then we have Fabulous Flowers. There's the front cover, back cover, over 30 fabulous flowers to color. Here is the pretty inside front cover and the inside of the back cover. This one is by Susan Blumenstein on the title page. And we get into the pictures. That's pretty. Love that rainbow of colors. Oh, look at all the pretties. That's why I like these books. They're just so bright and colorful. Sometimes when the colors are very close, like in some of the other color by color books, it's kind of hard to determine what color goes where. These books seem to be a little bit easier though, because even between the light green and the dark green, there's a lot of difference. So it seems like these books are going to be quite a bit easier to pick colors out. Just looking at them, you know, right now. Might be a different story once I go to coloring one, but oh, that's pretty. Yeah, these just look so bright and colorful. Must be why they're called Splash of Color. So I would have never even paid any attention to a Splash of Color Creative Haven coloring book. You know, I'm used to them being called color by color. So I do appreciate the subscriber that told me about these so I could show it to you guys, for those of you who like the color by color books. Okay, that one was Fabulous Flowers. Then we have Lotus. Here's the front cover. Looks a little more detailed from this cover, but hard to say. Back cover. Let's look at the colored in images. Come on, Lisa, you can do it. So there is the front cover and inside the back cover. And they do look a little more detailed, don't they? Let's find out. This one is by Alberta Hutchinson. And yes, they do look more detailed. But again, very easy to distinguish the colors. Oh, isn't that pretty? I mean, the pictures are so pretty before you even color them in. So even like the tans and browns and dark browns, to me, you can see the difference quite a bit. Look at that. Again, it looks like it's an ombre effect. You would almost have to do tip to tip. But again, you wouldn't have to. You know, you could make like a red, orange, and, you know, whatever. Oh. You could even do these with gel pen if you have enough colors. Now, this one doesn't have, you know, many colors to it. So, oh, isn't that pretty? Love it. Oh my gosh. So Lotus to me almost looks like designs, right? Patterns. That's probably why I'm so drawn to it. I love my repeating patterns. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm definitely going to have to try one of these. So yes, this one definitely is a little more detailed than the previous two. And we'll see what these last two are like. Oh, pretty. Yeah, I like these. Love the color palettes that they put together in these. Again, I might add a different color in here rather than having it all this green. Not sure. Wow. Another one that looks like an ombre, but isn't that pretty? Oh. Oh, look at all the pretty different colored daffodils. There's an easier one. They saved it for last. Oh no, almost last. Last one had to be more detailed. All right, so again, that one was Lotus. Then we have Paisley. This is the front cover, the back cover. Again, very colorful. Inside of the front cover and inside of the back cover. This one is by Marty Noble. Again, if you have done any Creative Haven, I'm sure you have heard of Marty Noble. Got some plastic inside that one. I love Marty Noble's books. Yes, very colorful. Again, it's always interesting to see the color palettes that they put together in their pictures. Lots of birds. So yes, all kinds of Paisley designs. We have some butterflies in here. Looks like some of these are landscape. Of course, they all could be. Ooh, that's pretty. How many of you like the color by color type of books? I know many of you are loving the Kira Shersneva Color by Colors. And now, was it Bright Ideas Paper Publishing that I just recently showed that also came out with some Color by Colors? I think it was under Jennifer Rawlings' name. I recently did a flip of those also. Or was it Husky Wannafly, which is also under Bright Ideas Paper Publishing. Those are the two companies under Bright Ideas. Wow, look at all the colors. And again, you could do some interesting, maybe, you know, pattern or designs in the background. All right. So again, that one is Paisley. Last but not least is Mosaics. So this is the front cover. The back cover, this one seems to be much easier, but one never knows. So inside the front cover, inside the back cover. Oh, look at that color palette. Pretty. So let's look at the Mosaics. Again, this one is by Jessica Mazurkowicz. Oh yes, much easier, isn't it? Definitely not as detailed as Paisley. Or what was the previous one? Lotus. I think Lotus is the most detailed. Yeah, definitely one of the easier ones. Easy to pick out, again, the contrasting colors. Ooh, that's pretty. Again, all types of designs. Reminds me of a spiral staircase. Oh, that's pretty. Very interesting. We'll see how many other illustrators start coming out with color by color books, huh? They seem to be quite popular. Oh, that's cool too. And that is it. So, again, we have Mosaics, Paisley, Lotus, Fabulous Flowers, and finally, Beautiful Butterflies. And again, I'll link all these down below in the description if you want to check them out yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the flip throughs of these Creative Haven coloring books, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye guys.